So he's safely through to the quarterfinal tomorrow. Will he play the two-time former champion, Lee Chong-wei, who's obviously determined to make it through to his 6th consecutive final here, or will it be Lee Chong-wei's teammate, Chong-wei Feng, the left-handed player? So up next is the women's doubles, the qualifiers margin, and Tang Xuanting up against the number 2 seeds, the European champions, Christina Pedersen and Camilla Reuter-Juhl. So once again, let's join Howard Bentham on courtside.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto court number 1 in the women's doubles from China, Ma Jin and Tang Xuanting, against the number 2 seeds from Denmark, Christina Pedersen and Camilla Reuter-Juhl, led by the officials.
So the players make their way onto court. The Danes, so vastly experienced. Both the Danish players have medals from World Championships. Christina Pedersen also has a medal from Olympic Games. Well, this is right at the bottom of the draw, obviously, with the Danes being the number 2 seeds up against the qualifiers. And we know that Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan are already through to the quarter-final. Incidentally, that Korean pair putting out the higher-ranked Korean pair of Jung Kyung-eun and Kim Ha-na, the number 6 seeds, who were beaten finalists last week in Germany. And for the young Koreans, well, 2 times World Junior champions. So this match, as far as the Chinese pair are concerned, one vastly experienced, one very young and learning from her older compatriot. Well, there we go. Christina Pedersen saying she'd like to...
Sorry, that side? Yeah, and who's
serve.
Receiving?
Tang.
Tang, yeah.
So Tang Xuanting saying that she will receive first. And the tall left-hander, Camilla Reuter-Juhl, twice an All-England finalist in mixed doubles, playing with Thomas Laybourne. 30 years of age now, Camilla, from Skagen, right in the north of North Jutland. Number 2 in the world ranking, as you can see, 14 tournaments last year, 5 finals, 2 titles, the London Grand Prix Gold and the Super Series finals. As far as 2014 is concerned, 1 semi-final. They've only played 1 tournament prior to this year. That was the Malaysian Super Series. Well, in their first round match, they had to play against the Singapore pair of Shinta Mulyasari and Yao Lei. And of course, that Singapore pair, no doubt, will be medal contenders at the Commonwealth Games later this year. 40 minutes for that, 15 and 15. So to their opponents. Qualifiers, Ma Jin. She's on the right as we look at them, the 25-year-old from Qingdao. Qingdao, of course, where the Olympic sailing competition took place for the Beijing Olympic Games. And, of course, the World Mixed Team Championships of 2011 in Qingdao. You can see they're a very new pair indeed. And as far as their win-loss record is concerned, well, I thought this was only their 2nd tournament. First tournaments, I do beg your pardon, it's their 3rd tournaments. Korea and Malaysia started their partnership this year, and there you can see, well, it was actually the 2nd round of the qualifying that they played against Dwala Gutta and Ashwini Bonaparte, the reigning Commonwealth Games gold medalists and bronze medalists from the 2011 World Championships. Went the full distance there, and in the first round against Gracia Poli and Nitya Krisinda Naswari of Indonesia. 52 minutes for a scoreline of 21-13, 21-12, just gives an indication of how long some of those rallies were. So Morten, I know you and I sat down and watched some of that women's doubles against Polly and Maswari with the qualifiers Margin and Tang Yuanting. And there were some marathon rallies. Tang is just 19 years of age, partner 25.
Yeah, it's a good combination. I love it. I love the way the Chinese setup is doing it, the way the coaches are sort of shuffling the cards now and again and giving the opportunity for the younger ones to play with more experienced players. I really love the way they do it.
Yeah, I concur with that. Tian Bing Yi on the left as we look at them, and Liu Yong on the right. Now, let me quickly calculate how many World Championship medals for those two coaches.
China.
Too many.
Yeah.
They're not done really well. But I could beat Chen Bingyi in singles.
Well,
Yep. I beat him actually in an All-England semi-final one year. So he was a good singles player as well.
White place.
But that's a long time ago, though.
yeah, back in the good old days when we used to play singles and doubles. Now we're sounding like a couple of old fogies, Morten.
The Muppet Show. I never know. We're having good fun.
And on my
It's
left,
wonderful to watch some good badminton.
Camilla Ritayul,
There's Anna
Denmark.
sitting here having the opportunity to commentate on it, and I hope everyone is enjoying it just as much as I do.
Christina Pedersen to serve to Tang Yuanting. The ball clear.
So the European champions, number 2 seeds, Christina Pedersen and Camilla Ritayul, getting this second round match underway. Pedersen, 27 years of age from Aarhus.
North Jutland as well.
Yep.
Two, love.
Well, Margin played a number of events last year with Tang Jinhua, who we've already seen in the mixed doubles. So it is, I take your point, it is wonderful the way they swap the pairs round. They have those opportunities because they've got such a strong squad, have the Chinese team, especially as far as the women's doubles is concerned. And in a way, is it a fair comment to say that Pedersen and Ritayul are the only real European challengers to the Chinese dominance?
Yes, at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment. The Danish pair has done really, really well. Much, much better than I think anyone had anticipated just, let's say, 3 or 4 years ago.
Well, this is the second meeting between these two pairs. Met in the quarter-final of the Malaysian Super Series. Danes won in 3 games on that occasion.
All. Service over.
Bronze medalists at last
3,
year's World
2.
Championships, Pedersen and Ritayul. World Championships last year staged in Guangzhou in China. First Danish women's doubles player to win a World Championship medal for 10 years. And in fact, it's the
Service
women's
over.
doubles is the
3,
only discipline
all.
where Denmark haven't won a gold medal at the World Championships. Possible this year? Home soil?
Anything is possible.
Copenhagen? World
Copenhagen
Championships?
can be done,
Yeah.
definitely. It can be done. I should say it's a massive Chinese war
Yeah.
in terms of pairs from China in the ladies doubles. They have so many to choose from. But there are restrictions on how many they can actually field in the World Championships. So obviously that's a little bit of an advantage for the Danish combination.
Tian.
2:22.
Almost as hard as the boys.
Yeah, that's 138 miles an hour.
Service over, 4-all.
Yeah, good judgment.
Christine.
That's good pressure by Tang.
Service over, 5-4.
Really following up very well here. And I think a little bit of the secret behind the Danish pair's improvement over the last year or two is the fact that I think Christina's defence is getting a lot better.
Yeah. There are still occasions where I think she overcommits one side or the other, but I absolutely concur with you. I think it has improved considerably, her defensive play.
Sometimes it's getting a bit exposed in the mixed doubles, but in ladies doubles, it's I think she's doing really well.
World champion, the left-hander in mixed doubles back in 2009 with Thomas Label in Hyderabad. Yeah.
What a miss.
It's over, 6-5. Margin.
Now, what's the umpire having to say to Margin? He's called her over as we watch that one go well long. That was a bad miss. Now, umpire just saying, don't try and influence the line judges.
Yeah, but that was not a difficult one.
Alan Crowe, the umpire. That's well taken.
It is.
7-5.
Oh, it's called goods. Well, once again. Oh, here we go. It's going to have a challenge.
You love it.
I do love the challenges.
You love it. No, it's an exciting new thing in badminton. I like it too. It's good. It's good the opportunity is there.
We have cameras on every line.
It's out.
That's out.
Challenge successful.
Yeah.
8-5.
Indeed, it was out. So too is that.
So it's over, 6.
Two challenges, unsuccessful challenges per match, per pair. If you challenge and you were correct and the line judge was wrong, then you keep your challenges. Very like tennis.
I like that system.
Yeah.
You have to choose them carefully. That's a miss by
7.
Margin.
She doesn't usually miss those, does she?
No. Mixed doubles, she's awesome.
Because like Camilla Ruta-Yule, she is a former world champion at mixed doubles. Won the world title in Paris in 2010.
Oh, that's good. That's really well played by Camilla. That defensive shot, cross court there. And the follow-up, obviously, by Christina. Mixed doubles, expert.
Yeah, back level. .218. Good judgment.
Service over, 9-8.
Yeah, the channel attack, hit down in between your two opponents, narrows the angle of reply, and on that occasion confuses them who's going for it. And that's where a new partnership can be exploited. They don't have that absolute understanding. She's getting quicker, isn't she? 225. 140 miles an hour. That's wild.
11-9, interval.
So coming from behind. And 6 of the last 7 points going to the Danes.
Godt mix af både at få løftet højt og så tør at træde frem lidt. Godt vi har flyttet angrebet en lille smule fra de lige baner ind til, især hvis vi angriber lige herfra, der har de altså stået helt klart den her gang. Der er stadigvæk mulighed for at rent faktisk slå et krydskop eller sådan noget på forhånd, fordi de dækker så meget ind på et tidspunkt. Når vi saver, så returnerer de har slet ikke udfordret forspilleren. Det kan være ind over hovedet eller ud i siderne. Jeg kan forestille mig, at der kommer en lille smule mere tryk på. Ja, det kunne jeg forestille mig. Nu har de prøvet at løfte en op, det har de ikke succes med.
120 seconds.
Men det er den her bevægelse. Ja, men I bevæger skide godt, og I varierer rigtig godt.
Kenneth Jonassen, the Danish coach, and Morten, just give us a summary of all of that.
Yeah, I understood it all. So, but I think they're very happy. They're quite satisfied with how it's going and the variation they play with. But they say that, you know, we always talk about this channel attack to down the middle. But the Chinese player is quite good covering that one. So Kenneth actually wants to see just now and again a few cross-court smashes to exploit that the one is obviously going towards the centre of the court, opening up on that cross-court one.
Yeah.
So let's see if they're there.
No.
I rest my case. That's a good shot.
That's a fabulous shot. The channel attack at its best. Well, Arzur, head coach for the Danish team, has now joined on court number 1 to watch the women.
Yeah.
Sadly, the men's doubles, Bo and Morgensen.
Yeah, they lost in 2 sets.
Former champions have lost to Indonesian pair, Marcus Kilio and Gideon Finaldi.
21-18, 21-12.
My goodness. And that's long.
Service over, 11-12.
Oh, it's too flat, it's gone long.
Service over, 13-11.
They did well to get out of the way.
Yeah, but it was well placed. It's a tricky shot.
It's called good. Landed on the line. No argument from the Danes.
No, it was surely in.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see if the rallies keep, you know, being this long and really hard fought. I'm interested to see whether the Danes have got the physical capacity to withstand the pressure.
Yeah. I know where you're coming from, but I can't help but have a little flashback to that quarter-final at the Malaysian Super Series that we were at earlier this year, Morten. 21-6 in the deciding game. The Danes won against this Chinese pair.
Yeah.
But that said, I think Tang is improving with every tournament she plays.
I like her attitude, I like her focus. She's a hard worker.
Yeah. Oh, that's very well taken.
Well, step into it.
12.
Getting it very early, pushing it past the front player and back in the feet.
Good flick serve. That's nice. Yeah, and that I can see is when Coach Kenneth Jonassen wanted the cross court.
Exactly. That's when he wanted it.
Yeah, look how that. Look at the positioning.
She's standing right in the middle. There's so much space. Just as a surprise now and again, to keep them not covering that centre as much as what they do. But looking at the Chinese combination, I think, you know, I know Marjin is a fantastic player, and she's been around for a few years now and won lots of titles. She's very good at the net, what she's doing there. But somehow I have this feeling she's getting a lot of opportunities. I'm just saying, normally she would block that
14, 15.
That was what I was trying to say. She normally would block that one.
Yeah.
But this time she's going for the kill, and that's what I want to see. Because it's too easy in ladies doubles just to run them up and play them back.
Yeah. Well, you talk about won many titles. 28 to be precise. 12 women's doubles and 16 mixed doubles.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But she has this tendency of just blocking at the net. And I would like to see her adding some more pressure on, as what she did just before.
Well, the disappointment from
16,
Tang Yuan-ting.
14. Yes. Marjin.
Danes having a quick towel down. It's interesting, just picking up on something we were talking about a little bit earlier, because I see that for the next of the Super Series events, which will be staged in India, Marjin and Tang Yuan-ting are not going to be playing together.
16,
Tang is going to be playing with former Olympic champion and current world champion Yu Yang.
Okay.
And Marjin is going to reform her partnership with Wang Xiaoli, with whom she was world #1 at one stage.
But it just brings back what we talked about. They're swapping and changing to try to find the right combinations. They're obviously looking forward for the 2016 Olympics.
Well, that's brilliantly taken. goodness me, went forward at exactly the right moment.
17-14.
She'd started to move before her opponent had hit it.
Way earlier, yeah.
Yeah, it just does make me think about the swapping of partnerships, whether they really believe that former Olympic champion and current world champion Yu Young is still going to be around for Rio 2016.
I'm sure they're testing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good defence. Clever. What a rally. Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, she did it again, just like the previous one.
Yeah, well, I often think it's
14.
about taking the half chances in doubles. And that was another half chance that was brilliantly taken by Camilla Rota-Yul. Opened up a 4-point cushion.
Should be enough to win the first set here.
Sport doesn't often go to the script, though, Morton.
I know. But as the match so far has progressed,
19-14.
it looks likely.
Change the shuttle, please.
Remind you so many times we're wrong. But we gotta have some fun now and again.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear me. Oh, I didn't like that.
Oh, she's okay. I'm sure she's okay.
Racket in the face. The yell was, "It's mine."
Yeah, they both shouted,
Yeah.
I got it, I got it.
The doctor's coming.
Oof. Dear me. Now, well, the tournament doctor has been called. I think it was a clash of heads, actually, rather than racket.
I'm sure she's okay.
Okay, I can put a little tape on it that will stop bleeding.
I think I need that.
Give me 1 minute.
Dr. Ashwin Patel, the tournament doctor. And
He was the doctor when we played.
he was, and what a very nice chap he is too. Greeted me as a long-lost friend. Marcel Schwarnens, the deputy tournament referee, there also. Now, I really didn't like it when it happened, you know. Oh, yes, there's the clash of heads.
It's heads more than rackets.
Yeah. And that will be painful. Might even be a black eye tomorrow. She's a tough one, though. It won't stop her playing. We can be quite certain of that. Now, that's going to feel very awkward, having a plaster on your nose while you're trying to play.
Stopping it from splitting.
Yeah. Well, these two won the Super Series finals at the end of last year in Kuala Lumpur. And in fact,
Magnificent win.
it was magnificent. And she did the double. Pedersen won the mixed doubles as well.
Service over, 15-9. Play.
Oh,
It's
thank goodness
Camilla
she's all right.
Mm. 16-19. Change it, please.
Well, always very difficult after an injury timeout for you to refocus and immediately get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, from the Danish point of view, obviously, hopefully the cushion is big enough for them to get the last 2 points and win the opening game here.
She's shaking so, isn't she? Look.
She is.
19.
That was 2 points.
Yeah, didn't move for the last one. Error on return of serve here.
Yeah. But she has to lie low, I think, Christina, and let Camilla play. And obviously for the Chinese is to try to exploit it. So Camilla has to take over.
Played. Game point opportunities have arrived.
20, game point 17.
It's a typical left-hander moving in, smashing across court 220, good speed.
Oh, she did hit one at 225 earlier. Game to the number 2 seeds from Denmark, Christina Pedersen and Camilla Rytterhjul. 21-17.
Camilla Rytterhjul, 21-17.
26 minutes for that opening game.
Rigtig godt spillet efter pausen her. Det er det helt rigtige mix med, og vi skal bare huske at blive ved med at ture og afgive i nogle enkelte dueller. Så skal
jeg ved ikke, om du skal til på de der plaster. Det bliver lidt forventet.
Så tager vi pausen, hvis vi har behov for det. Så skal vi huske, at lige nu der dækker de midten. Så lige nu må vi godt måske slå lidt på siderne af den. Eller måske en krydskotter, bare en enkelt gang.
Ja, ikke for meget. Jeg må ikke gå for meget ind i
midten. Lige nu, der er de lige klar på midten. Ikke? Jeg forestiller mig, at de kommer med lidt mere tryk nu. At de ikke fortsætter med de samme
resultater. Lige nu efter
ja, lige nøjagtigt. Men der vil de nok bare spille rundt, kunne jeg forestille mig. Ikke? Men vi skal have den her variation og ture og blive ved med at variere mellem at være offensiv og trykke frem.
Ja.
Det de har succes med, det er, at når I trykker fra mellembanen, så prøver de at spille den over. Og når I slår fra bagbanen, så har de en enkelt blok med inde. Ja.
Jeg skal stadig ikke bare dække ud, når du slår over på Martin i højre side. Ikke? Altså selvom den ligger nogle gange.
Ja, men så må du se, om du ikke kan halvvejs hente den.
Det bedre, jeg bare dækker ud, ikke?
Ja. Okay.
Jeg prøver at holde lidt mere lige baner. Ja, jeg er bare ude med. Ja.
Men stadigvæk op og lægge pres på tangen der, som vi har gjort her, når vi laver vores rotationer. Ja, okay.
Yes.
So lots of instruction there.
Yeah, but they were talking about the same.
Moving the shuttle a little more instead of just all the channel attack.
Yes, they have to go more cross, and they would like to use and exploit the left-right combination of the Danish couple. So when Christina's at the back, cross-court smash up for the forehand of Camilla.
Yeah. So having taken the opening game, 21-17, European champions. Well, taking her time on the first serve to get game number 2 underway.
One love.
Good serve.
She's an excellent server.
Oh, brilliant. My goodness me.
It's over.
There was a couple of interceptions at the front of the court there from Peterson that were absolutely superb.
And she's a little bit angry. She didn't finish it.
Yeah. That was extraordinary. Great play. And there the hand signal from Margin to her partner.
Well, they always serve that serve. no matter what they signal.
2-1.
From a Chinese perspective, Morton, what should they be trying to do that's different to turn this match around?
Get into more attacking play, add on some pressure on Christina, because she's still not right off there after the small injury. She made a few mistakes now. Add the pressure on Christina, I think. That's really well. But again, I need to see Margin D more sharp at the net, take those opportunities now and again and go for the kills, because if they just want to play, I think Camilla is hitting too hard and will finish lots of the rallies.
So it's over. 3-2.
Good serve.
That was well in, wasn't it?
Misjudgment, because she could get it. It's not that she was caught.
No, they're flick serving quite a lot at the moment. That's the confusion between the two pairs in a new partnership. If I was the Danes, I think I'd be tempted to perhaps stand a little further back for the serve. 4 to 6 inches, as if to say to your opponent, don't dare flick me, I'm waiting for it.
Especially if more comes.
Yeah.
Service over. 5-3. Christine.
Now the umpire's going to have a word.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, he's called for the tournament doctor once again because he's noticed that
Still bleeding.
It's still bleeding. International rules of sport dictate that any blood injury must get treated straight away. And dashes Dr. Patel.
Put on his glasses. Just like the rest of us. If you need to see anything.
Yeah, it was definitely heads rather than rackets, definitely. Oh dear, and she felt it straight away, didn't she? Yeah.
I must say, I think it's affecting the Danish play. That Christina is not completely up to scratch. Somehow I think they are a little bit uneasy. I don't know if you feel the same. We're adding on a next one.
Yeah.
But the problem is when you sweat as much as you do, it's, you know what it is with blasters. It's not easy.
Looks like one of those marathon runners. They all used to wear something across their noses, didn't they?
Some 5, 6, 8 years ago.
5-3,
Yeah.
play.
Idea being that you could breathe a little easier, and some of the footballers did it as well.
Yeah, but always try new things. See if that can enhance the performance.
Yeah, they're trying to pressurise her. Look, everything on Pedersen.
Yeah. But it makes sense, I must say. She's got to stand her grounds now. So they stop doing it.
It's well put away
6-3.
from Tang Yun-ting. Played a number of tournaments with U Dongni,
Play, please.
Tang Yuan-ting. Won a couple of titles too. Quick reactions.
Service over. 4-6. Margin receiving. Ready, please, Margin.
Yeah,
5,
two
6.
very positive rallies by the Danes.
But more importantly here is Christina winning it, and I think that really means a lot for the combination. That's good.
Yeah, very good.
Service
That's
over.
why she's been World
7,
Mixed Doubles champion.
5.
Olympic silver medalist as well. Margin. But that's one of the right occasions to play the little block.
It is. There's always choices to be made, but as I say, often she's having these half chances and she's not really even trying.
Total mishit.
8-5.
Well, the Danes need to be very careful here because there's too much of a gap opened up.
And somehow I think they're very unsettled.
Well, still communicating with each other. No hard feelings over the injury.
No, definitely not. Fluke accident.
9-5.
Indecision and drops in.
10-5.
Plum on the line. Great cool line judge. Yeah, good placement of the smash. Aim towards the right hip. That's just about
Service
ideal.
over. 6-10.
Well, I think the Chinese combination really moved the Danes around very well on the baseline, and they had to work hard to win this rally.
10.
And this is important points from the Danish combination. If they can catch up 1 or 2 more before the interval, that will be important for them.
Oh, I thought Margin may have moved before the serve was
She
struck.
was quick. She was quick on that one.
It's a good rally.
Again, Camilla is throwing herself forward.
Oh, what a miss.
Service over.
Too big a swing of the
11-7
racket
interval.
from Christina Pedersen. Mistimed it and made the error. And it means... Oh, she did move before the serve was struck.
Yeah.
Now the umpire is responsible for making that call.
He's got to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, just too big a wind up for that final shot. Into the net, 11-7 the advantage. Nearly 40 minutes to
20
play.
seconds.
We're only halfway through the
20
second game.
seconds.
Vi skal stadigvæk huske de der få, hvor vi afgiver. Så må vi bare slå en clear tilbage på deres clear, hvis vi ikke er i god angrib.
Danish coach Kenneth wants the girls to not go all out attack, but also occasionally give the initiative away and let the Chinese pair come to them so they can counter attack.
11-7, play. Play, ladies.
Here comes the hand signal. 2 signals. One where I'm going to serve to, and then another one where I'm going to move to.
Possibly right.
That's a nice shot from Tang. Goodness, that is full commitment at the net from Camilla Ruta-Yul, just launching herself towards the net. It is extraordinary, well taken. Well, she's a tall athlete, 183, that's 6 foot.
Yeah, I think she's played really well in this match.
Service over. 12-8.
Confusion again.
13-8.
Serve again. Ah, they spotted her. Well played, Margin.
14.
Saw Camilla Ruta-Yul coming forward to the net. In she goes. Margin was alert to it. That is very, very well spotted. Must have seen with her peripheral vision. Pushed it wide.
15-8.
She needs to
16,
settle herself
8.
down. There's Christina Pedersen. Just seems a little upskittled at the moment. Another one gone wide. Well,
yeah, they lost the plot
17,
for the time being. It's time to recover. Don't think chances are great of winning this game, but they have to recompose, get back into a good start for the third set.
Tian Bingyi.
He looks happy.
He looks happy.
Yep.
3 All-England titles for him in the men's doubles. With head coach Lee Yongbo. It's all gone horribly wrong for the Danes, hasn't it? 7 straight points. Make that 8 straight points. Snatched at that.
20, game point.
They just want to finish this this game. And then, as I say, recompose, get a fresh start.
Service over. 9-20.
Amazing what you can do when you relax.
Yeah.
Game.
21-9, and it is 1 game all.
Second game won by margin. Tang Jiating, 21-19. 1 game all.
46 minutes, and it's 1 game apiece. And can the number 2 seeds pull themselves together? Well,
Okay. Ja, men prøv at høre her. Der er ingenting, der er ændret heroverfra. De begynder, hun svipper meget, Tang. Ikke? Så dem skal vi må godt lave et enkelt ryg på den, hvis der kommer ud for tom. Okay? Ellers så skal vi have god bevægelighed. Bliv ved med at arbejde. Vi skal være frække for at save os. Lige, de saver lidt på tværs, også når de saver kort.
Ja, de saver begge to mod vælge lige.
Ja. Så der skal vi lige have hvad vi vil gøre ved den.
Ja.
Altså,
Vi kan så godt svippe dem lidt mere.
Ja. Og så frem og møde. Ja.
Vi skal lige have det sidste med i benet, så vi kommer helt frem. Ja.
Og så lige skal vi lige have den her tro igen. Ja. Den her glæde ved at angribe og være på. Får man lidt af. På den første par angreb, ikke?
Ja.
Okay? Ja. Og så tror vi på det.
Så må vi lige være gode til ikke bare at slå for at slå noget, for de har god længde på deres løft lige nu. Og de vil bare køre den, der er dernede, køre langs side.
Bolden bliver lidt tung, så vi kan ikke
bare
Så nogle hurtige afviklinger. Jeg vil godt have, at du en enkelt gang, fordi du head slår.
Ja, nu er det
Not so much about the tactics here. It's much more about getting the focus back, the will to win, recompose, and they know they have to work really hard. So it's all about being prepared to work hard. It's not so much about how to play and what to play and where to play.
Yeah.
And I actually totally agree. Oh,
Good
that's
defence.
good defence.
That is amazing.
Service over. 1-love.
Possibly what they needed.
Yeah, it's hit down her forehand side, but she still played that with the backhand defence. Controlled it beautifully. That's well taken, isn't it?
It
Service
is.
over.
Nice
1
jump.
all.
Clever little change of pace from the left-handed Camilla Ruta.
2-1.
You'll weather the storm for long enough. Yeah, good thought process.
Yeah, she was very tempted to lift it.
Turn the shuttle, please. Two, 1.
Oh, that serve was going wide.
Service over. 2 all.
They know it.
The coaches, I'm sure they were jumping in their seat, knowing that they can see it all the way. Not a much better start for the Danes.
Service over. 3-2. Service over. 3 all.
Oh, that's nice. Clash of rackets. Yeah, well worked by the Danes.
Here comes the big smash.
Yeah, the channel attack first of all, and then the smash straight down the line.
4-3.
The one down the middle looks to come forward, and then straight down the line. Oh, no wonder they're happy with that.
Service
Really
over.
is so sharp at the net
4-all.
margin.
Yeah, this is well played by the Chinese combination here. That strong attack on Camilla made it impossible for her to get it away. Out.
Service over. 5-4.
Yeah, almost as if she got a little overexcited there. That'd be understandable.
Yeah, surely not
Play
happy with
margin.
that.
Goodness me, make some ends.
Service
Lovely
over.
play from
5-all.
Tang Yuan Ting.
Christina's getting late on that one, really late. Caught.
Oh, delightful. The drop shots to the centre of the court. And as with the problems at the back of the court, Dane's not knowing which one should go for it.
Margin, play place.
Both leaving it for the other.
But I think it's Camilla's. She's the one standing on the cross and have to be a little bit forward, getting the drop shot. But somehow I feel that you know, Christina, she's really trying to use her mental strength positively and really encouraging Camilla to play harder. And I think somehow Camilla is subdued.
Yeah.
Really doesn't know what to do. When she was playing really well in the first set, she was launching herself into that net and really attacking, and you can see she was more into it. Now she's like, oh, I don't know where to go, what to do, what to play, how to do it.
And how to help out my partner.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's lovely play from Margin once again. I think it's so tempting. I know it's happened to me. I've worried about partners and then my game goes to pieces. And I think in a way, it's got to be like the airlines when they say the oxygen will come down and help yourself put the mask on yourself before helping others.
Yeah.
You've got to look after yourself first, because then you're in a position to help others.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, nicely taken.
Service over. 6-8.
It's a run of 4 straight points for the Chinese pair. Almost.
Service over.
Frustration bubbling over. I can understand why. No, they're just not decisive with anything down the middle anymore.
No, they're definitely a little bit insecure. Who is taking what?
Oh, good defence. Wonderful play.
10-6.
But that's what I want to see. I actually think Camilla is doing the right thing. Again, we see her following up here. Unlucky not to finish it. Well defended by the Chinese combination.
That's nice. Oops. Oh, that's wild.
11-6. Interval.
11-6, 5-point advantage to the qualifiers from China over the number 2 seeds from Denmark as they change ends in this deciding game. 2 minutes shy of the hour mark. 11-6 the scoreline. And the number 2 seeds are in trouble.
Og så dæk bagud. Lad dem nu stoppe af, og så lægger vi den væk. Okay, for lige nu der herper de over, så kommer vi en dårlig...
120 seconds. 120 seconds.
Men I må godt trykke den, men så skal vi bare komme rundt.
Ja.
Vi kan ikke trykke hårdt og så selv gå tilbage.
Nej, lige
Vi
nøjagtigt.
skal aftale, om det er et halvhårdt tryk, så går man selv tilbage og tager overskud i den side.
Don't be afraid to lift it. Make them work. Give us the real translation.
It's not wrong. Kenneth wanted them to the front player to stand further back because when they block it, we can't really intercept it anyway. So just play it away. But at the moment, they are pushing very well to the back of the court and moving the Danish combination. So they need to have the front player further back so they can make some overlaps as well.
Yeah, rotational play.
Yeah. I'm afraid they're on the far side. We've not talked about this before, but I have a sneaky feeling that the Danes is playing with the drift now. Slightly fast end.
Another error.
13,
the match clock
6.
just ticks over the hour mark, and it is time for the Danes to change this around. It's going to be too late if they wait any longer.
Service all. 11, 13.
That's nice, little smile at each other. Keep encouraging, keep talking. And that could be costly.
Service
She
over.
knows it.
14, 17.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, it's gone well wide.
15, 7.
Well, I hate to say it, but I think I'm partly responsible for this clash in the middle. I can remember talking to Kenneth Jonassen on the bus after when we were going back to the hotel after the Japan Open final, which the Danes lost. And I said, well, I know they were trying to mix up the pace. But there was not enough urgency,
7.
and they kept getting caught with a clear down the middle. And I said, it's better to both go for it than none at all.
Okay.
So
you're the one.
So I can only apologise.
Yes. There should be strict rules of who and what to take and all that. So they just messed it up.
17.
Doesn't look
7.
good for the
No.
Danish pair now. Way down.
9 of the last 10 points going to the Chinese pair. Stamping their authority on this match now.
Yeah. Yeah, she's lost it completely.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And she knows it.
18, 7.
She knows it.
Well, you made the point earlier, Morten, about if it did go the distance, you wondered whether the Danes would have the physical resources to go the full distance. I don't think it's been a physical thing, you know. I think it's been a psychological thing.
Yes, absolutely, I agree.
Nice.
Service over. 8, 18.
That's how we want to see Camilla play.
Hit and move forward.
Yeah. That's the left-right combination.
Short. In fact, it's too short to get over the net. Came off the frame of the racket.
19, 8.
And just 2 points away the Chinese pair who have battled their way through 2 rounds of qualifying and looking as if they're going to win this second round encounter as well.
Match point.
Match points. A whole host of them. Oh, that's a delightful way to finish. And former world #1 Ma Jin with a young partner, Tang Yuan-ting, come through this second round match and dispose of the European champions and #2 seeds. 17-21, 21-9, 21-8 in the deciding game in an hour and 5 minutes.
17-21,
well, heartbreak for the Danes.
21-8.
But credit where credit's due, and this new pairing playing in only their 3rd tournament together. They've beaten the world #2s and they've done it in style. And that really was, from the second game, they were in total control. So, once again, confirmation of the score, 17-21, 21-9, 21-8. And they're through to the quarter-final, where they'll meet Lee and Shin from Korea. So a big upset in the women's doubles because the #2 seeds have been defeated by the qualifiers Ma Jin and Tang Yuan-ting. They of course will play the youngsters from Korea, Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan, in tomorrow's quarter-final. So the next match on court is men's doubles, and it's the #8 seeds, Chris Adcock and Andrew Ellis, up against a brand new pairing, Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nan from China. So let's go courtside and join Annalie MacDonald.
The next match on court #1 is a men's doubles match. Please welcome the #8 seeds from England, Chris Adcock and Andrew Ellis, and their opponents, Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nan from China. They are led out by their officials.
So Chris Adcock and Andrew Ellis make their way to centre stage, the national champions. And here their opponents, well, a little bit of an unknown quantity. Fu Haifeng, although left-hander, and Zhang Nan. Unknown quantity it is as far as a men's doubles combination, because these two Chinese players are both reigning Olympic champions. This match from the top quarter of the draw, the number one seeds, the world champions Mohammed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan. They'll have English opposition in Chris Langridge and Peter Mills in their second round, and wouldn't it be wonderful for the home crowd if it was an all-English affair. Difficult thing to achieve, and certainly not expected to do so with the world champions. But here with the Chinese pair and the English combination, number 8 seeds, the English pair, even though they're only in number 11 on the world ranking. So Fu Haifeng, the left-hander, 30 years of age. Zhang Nan, 24 last Saturday. Zhang Nan from Beijing, Fu Haifeng from Guangdong province. Now, their world ranking 247. That's one tournament they've had together prior to this. And they weren't even in the qualifying draw of the All England Championships. They were on the reserves list. So when a pair pulled out, they were allowed into the qualifying. They battled through the qualifying, and here they are in the second round of the main draw. So, having played Malaysians in the first round, and then the pair from Taipei in the second round of the qualifying yesterday. What an interesting matchup, because Fu Haifeng's Olympic winning partner, Kai Yun, was on the opposite side of the net, playing with Kai Lu. I thought that was surprisingly easy yesterday. That 21-10, 21-16 victory, just 28 minutes. Well, for Chris Adcock, the left-hander, 24 years of age, although he will turn 25 next month. Born in Leicester but lives in Nottingham. And Andrew Ellis, 27, born in Leeds and living in Milton Keynes. There you can see number 11 on the world ranking, and the reason that they're number 8 seeds, because some of the pairs above them either swapped partners or unable to play this event. Last year, 3 semi-finals, 1 semi-final this year. That was at the Korean Super Series. And my goodness, what a battle they had yesterday. They had to save a match point at 19-20 down in that third game against the pair from Chinese Taipei, Liang Juwei and Liao Quanghao. 58 minutes. My goodness, it had the fans on the edge of their seats. So the umpire Jakob Sindberg from Denmark, Pekka Andersson from Sweden is the service judge.
Ready to play.
So this, not surprisingly, the first meeting between these two pairs, considering Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nan only one tournament together. That was the Malaysian Super Series, reached the second round, having beaten the number 3 seeds, Kim Ki-jung and Kim Sa-rang, in the first round. So Adcock and Ellis trying to reach the quarter-final of their home Super Series event for the very first time as a pair. Only ever won one title. That was the Irish International back in 2010. But semi-final at the Hong Kong Super Series at the end of last year, last of the Super Series tournaments, reached the semi-final of the first Super Series this year, Korea, 2 Super Series semis back-to-back. That's showing a marked improvement.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Zhang Nan, Fu Haifeng, China. And on my left, Andrew Ellis, Chris Adcock, England. Chris Hancock to serve to Zhang Nan. Love all. Play.
So the number 8 seeds from England getting this second round match underway.
Service over.
Well, two players that are current Olympic champions are playing together has all the markings and potential of a really exceptional pair. Of course, Zhang Nan is the Olympic mixed doubles champion. There he is, the younger of the two men. And as we were talking in the women's doubles, Morton, the luxury really of the Chinese squad to be able to swap pairings around, experiment. Can't do that in Europe to the same way, can you?
No, we don't have as many players as what they have in China. But I think it's interesting in seeing this combination because Zhang Nan has been, you know, tested on quite a number of occasions in the men's doubles, but without the greatest of successes. So it will be interesting to watch how it's going here.
1-2.
I think possibly because he's concentrated on his mixed doubles and his highly successful partnership with Zhao Yunlei, Olympic champions, world champions of 2011, all England champions here as qualifiers in 2010, that we have a tendency to forget how good he is at men's doubles. He's a fine men's doubles player.
We will see.
2 titles playing with Chai Biao. Men's doubles, one of them a Super Series, China Masters of 2012.
4-1.
No, they're certainly trying to pressurise Zhang Nan, aren't they? Good rally.
Two, 4.
Same clash as we did in the women's doubles. Yeah. My heart missed a beat there.
5-2.
That's good defense.
All seems a little fast and furious at the moment, though, to me, Morton.
Yeah, it's early stages in the match, and everyone is just trying to find their feet. So, as you say, it's a little bit frantic, but still quite enjoyable to watch.
Oh, very enjoyable.
Nice.
Superb backhand. Now, do you call that a kill or a smash?
3.
Whatever it was good.
It's easy. It looks easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm interested to see how hard that Fu Feng is hitting in this match. You know, I always heard he's got the biggest smash in the world and he can hit it so hard and all that. So I'm looking forward to see the speed on it.
Yeah. Nicely taken.
8-3. Hey.
Oh, well, there you go.
264, we're getting up there.
Yeah. Just 165 miles an hour.
9-3.
So it's massive pressure from the back by Fu Haifeng and for Changnan to intercept at the net the last 2 points. And here 265.
Well, there's going to be a challenge here.
Challenge, sideline.
It was called good. And my instinctive reaction was that it had been a very good call by the line judge.
We will see. I was just looking at the monitor, so I didn't look down on the court. So it's a little bit more difficult to look at the monitor.
Ooh, oh gosh, I'd hate to be a line judge.
4.
No, it was called out.
It was called out.
That's a good challenge. Well taken.
5-9.
I always think Chris Hadcock almost walks into his serve, and of course the rules of badminton say that you mustn't move your feet. Obviously it's not a fault, he's within the rules, but somehow I wish he'd settle himself down a little more before he serves.
I must say I haven't seen the pair play as much as you have, but if he's still serving well, it doesn't matter how he does it.
No, exactly. Good work from Andy Ellis. I'd like to compare the power of his smash. He's such a good worker. Doesn't have the explosive power, but my goodness. Oh, wow, he's still pretty fast. Goodness gracious. And he places it well, whereas Fu Haifeng does tend to rely a little bit on the power.
Raw power.
Yeah.
10-6.
Definitely right. Come on, boys.
See Andy Ellis there, took the pace off the first one and goes cross court. That's great variation. That's a wonderful example of why his play from the back of the court is just so effective.
10.
A little bit dangerous, I suspect, cross courting on that occasion to his partner's backhand side.
But it worked out.
Yeah, and it is that good variation, isn't it?
Service over. 11-7. Italy.
So to the mid-game interval. 4-point advantage. Jakob Hoy comes on to talk to his men. Just 10 minutes of play.
They're playing off the bottom, so we just have too much focus. Come on, take that. The crosses are good. I'm not going to say just cross. No. They're good because there's a bite. So they come up and we do something. If we do with a bite, we can play straight. Yeah? And this is what they come in. They follow the cross at the end and they play straight. And use that one. We just tried it once. Yeah. Now it's just unlucky. Use it and get in, but then we have to chase it like Indonesians. Sit on that next time. Yeah? Chase the block. Yeah. And then variety. When we attack 3 times, we don't go soft. We slice.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Court 1,
Jakob Hoy saying nice variety to Andy Ellis. And if I heard correctly, get on the net, mixed doubles style.
Yeah. Chase the net.
Chase the net, chase the block. Yeah, it's a good smash again. Perfect placement. And, yeah, keep thinking, says Jakob Hoy.
Yeah, that's a good placement.
8-11.
Also because he's got to move back Zhang Nan from the net in that position, and obviously he's not completely back into position when he's going to return that smash.
Service over.
That's nice.
12-8.
Bit lucky on that return.
Oh, decision.
I thought he was going out.
I thought he was going out too.
13-8.
And we will never know.
Oh, that was too. Was going out.
It was going wide.
No.
That's where the English combination really have to watch out, is that all around that service situation, the two Chinese players are really serving well, both of them. And then that third shot is unsettling.
Yeah. Fu Haifeng, the attacking play down the Andy Ellis backhand side, then switching down his forehand side. Walked into that. How on earth did he control it?
16-8. Andrew.
Oh, that's nice.
Somehow I feel the Chinese combination is in total control at the moment. They can almost place it anywhere they like it and at whatever pace and pressure.
9-16.
Yeah, well, we said that two reigning Olympic champions playing together had the potential to be good. 53 titles between the two of them. 6 All England finals.
Not bad.
And they couldn't even get into the qualifying originally.
But that's that was a bit unreasonable to compare that.
Yeah. Tongue in cheek.
Yep.
10-16. Service over. 17-10.
Yeah. Somehow the English combination have to get into attack, but as what they talked about in the interval, they really have to mix it up. Soft, hard, mid, in between, everything. So they never settle into a rhythm because, you know, every time they hit hard, just on a few occasions they've been able to get it down the English pair. The rest they just get back double speed.
Yeah, which is why I made the comment in very, very early stages that it was all fast and furious.
Chinese pair just very comfortable in what they're doing now.
Service over. 11-18.
Coaches, Peter Jeffrey and Jakob Hoy.
Service over.
Deep into discussion as the best way forward for game 2. It's well worked by the Chinese pair.
20, game point, 11.
Happy smile on his face. It's a bit lucky. Fu Haifeng